So I just did something. I just did something a lot of people talk about as super incredibly hard. I just actually did something that, if you listen to a lot of the negative YouTubers when it comes to Uber and Lyft, they'll tell you it's no real money out here. Um, yeah. Now, I want to paraphrase this with it is our busy season. This was a very busy week for us. And I've kind of perfected my strategy to where I don't do much work. Yeah, I don't do much work. But as with any gig, any job, you start to learn how to do it and do it more efficiently. So when I used to do these types of numbers, I was grinding. I was out, I was working hard, and it was just like, yo, this probably isn't, if this isn't good for my health. But on the flip side, now I did this probably the easiest way that I've done it in a while. I was relaxing all day. uh, so you know, a lot of people will tell you that there's no money in rideshare. That's what they say. That Uber and Lyft are dead. A lot of people will tell you that this is a dead end gig. You're just a slave. You're a pigeon. You're, some other term. you, you have no life. A lot of people will tell you that you're basically just wasting your time and that you should just get a real job. Now, I'm not saying that you can do this for forever, but I am saying that when you learn how to do Uber, when you learn your market, like realistically, when you learn your market, you have so many opportunities that are available to you that it really can help. So, I mean, because look, we all need more money. Can I just say it like that? We all need more money. Sure, we all make money doing whatever we do. Some of us got W-2s, we have a job, or we're paid a salary. Some of us don't, and we kind of make our money how we make it, but we all need more money. You can never have enough money, just like you can never have enough time, uh, because there's always something that's going to come up. In other words, always going to be something that comes up. Like in my case, I had a savings, and then my phone broke, and it's like, do I spend the money? Do I not spend the money? Do I go out and get another one? Do I not get another one? There's always going to be something that happens. Or, okay, well, it's not a phone. Maybe you have a blown out tire. Now you got to fix that. Or maybe something goes wrong with the engine. Now you got to fix that. Or, in my case, I'm looking for rental car companies. So it's like my money is like really like on the side. I can't spend that money. Or it's like, I don't know, man. Something happens in the house. Maybe the water heater goes out. Or and down here in South Florida, it's all about the AC. So what happens if the AC goes out? It's like there's always going to be something that happens. So my model is that I want to continue making money. So just in case those things happen, it doesn't hurt as bad. It hurts. Don't get me wrong. It always hurts, but it doesn't hurt as bad. You know, when you got the money in the bank, it's a completely different conversation than how am I going to pay for this? Because I've been there. Been there a lot. Especially when I first started Uber, I was there a lot. You know, because this is a business that a lot of people don't really understand, in the sense of you don't have the marketing costs So it's not like you're going out and buying a storefront. You don't really have a office or anything like that. So it's not like you're trying to pay rent somewhere where you're stationed at. You don't really have the marketing costs, obviously. So it's not like you're putting your marketing to potential customers. You're not doing like the advertising aspect of it, putting out ads on Facebook or Google or creating little um, templates on Craigslist and stuff like that. You're not really marketing per se. So you don't really have a stationary storefront. You don't really market. Most people that do Uber don't even know what an LLC is. Don't have an LLC. If you do, you don't really use it the way you're supposed to use it. Yeah, a lot of us just commingle the funds. You know what I'm saying? If you have one, or if you don't, you just a sole proprietor. In other words, you just get paid. You get paid under your name. So when it comes to Uber, a lot of us don't really treat this like a business. We don't really treat it the way we should. So realistically, when you're an Uber driver, your biggest expense, instead of the normal business expenses that you would have in terms of a storefront, in terms of a presence, in terms of all of that, your biggest expense is your car, which most of us, especially down here in South Florida, most of us already have a car. Already have a car. Down here, you already have a car. Let's just call a spade a spade. Most people have a car. So it's your car, which you're already paying, but your maintenance costs go through the roof because now instead of just driving to and from work and maybe to the grocery store, now you're driving 100, 200, 300 miles every day, which is crazy, right? So your maintenance costs go up. So the oil changes, you're constantly going to be going through like the tune-ups, the brakes, the brake, the rotors, um, going through, you know, when you you talking about like alternators, starters, now you got to worry about the tires. The tires is everything. You if you riding in the wrong areas, I mean it happens. You're gonna be starting to have nails, especially when you're doing that type of mileage. So worrying about flat tires and always having AAA. If you have the basic plan, you might want to upgrade to the top tier plan. So you have more mileage on your tolls and adding a towing option with your insurance company because y'all know AAA takes forever. AAA takes forever to come to. So when I had my own personal car, I had my personal, I had the AAA coverage, and then I had my personal, like I was with Progressive, so I added on the option to have them come and tow the car. And then of course, you have the Uber option, but that the Uber option is gonna take like 5 years. I'm just gonna tell y'all, using urgently, it's gonna take like 5 years. They gonna take forever and ever and ever. But I mean, it's free, but still gonna take like 5 years. So I added on the option through my insurance company. Through Progressive, I paid a little bit extra in my plan because I was just like, okay, if I get stuck on the side of the road, I need to be able to get back. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to get this tire fixed because obviously you're gonna have to wait for them to fix the tire. That's gonna take forever. And y'all know how these shops are. They don't like walk-ins. So yeah, listen. But your maintenance costs are gonna go through the roof doing what we do. So, so this is a little bit different of a type of business. If I'm being honest, it's not like what we're used to, you know. But a lot of people will tell you there's no money in this business. Even with that being said, yes, you got to focus on the maintenance. Yes, I get that. You're probably depreciating your car if it's your personal car. Yes, I understand that. But if you treat this like an opportunity, the amount of money that you can make in this business is crazy. It's crazy. So, I started off saying that I did something this week. So if you don't know, if you haven't been following the channel, I was in a challenge. So I was in a challenge with Red from Gig Wars Official. Um, If you haven't checked out their channel, I don't know, I probably post a screenshot or something. But yeah, she's on YouTube. They're on YouTube. She represents Gig World's official, and what they do is they basically you challenge a gig driver. So somebody that's doing Uber like myself, Lyft, um, DoorDash, Spark, Instacart, whatever. You basically challenge somebody and say, "Hey, I can make more money than you in a certain time frame." So I challenged Red last weekend, and she beat me. She did. She did. Now I did have, it was that Friday. I always gotta say this because everybody be like, "Well, you lost it." No, okay. I take my L like a man. I will always take my L like a man, and that's the first thing that I'm saying. She beat me. But for my solace, I only had 2 days. She had 3 days. In 2 days, I made $700 almost. 2 days. My phone broke down. If you watch my channel or go through the videos, you'll see my phone had water damage, and that was the first day of the challenge, and basically took out the whole Friday. So whatever, I took the loss. She beat me by $168 to be exact. It's not a lot. I could have easily done that on a Friday, but it's a loss. A loss is a loss, right? So I took that loss like a man. But then, Buddha, hustling Buddha also a part of the Rideshare Garage. Um, if you know him, he does content. He doesn't do a lot of content. No, I'm just kidding. But Buddha's my dog. Buddha's a friend. So Buddha came into the Telegram group. If you're not a part of the Telegram group, we are building a community here, a community of drivers. Because the other part of this gig work that we do, at least if you're full time, you don't have coworkers. There are no coworkers. Everybody is independent, which is cool and it's fine. But, you know, why not have, if you go home and you try to talk to your spouse, you go home and try to talk to your friends, it's like they don't really know. They don't know, they don't know what surge is. They don't really care that, the passenger got in and scraped your car. They're like, all they're going to be like is, well, you should get another job. If you don't like it, you should get another job. So, but yeah, we're trying to build a community. We are almost at 100 members strong. So that's an accomplishment. But I will tell you, it is primarily South Florida based. I mean, we got a couple people from other places, but mostly it's South Florida. The goal, the hope, is that it'll get to where we can incorporate other places. But it first takes you to just download the Telegram app. Telegram is a messaging app, social media app. You download the Telegram app, and then you click the link in the description. So Buddha came on. Buddha's been a part of the group. Buddha hops in every now and then. Like Buddha is like Casper. He just kind of quietly comes in and quietly comes out. Well, I don't know about quietly, but like he just kind of glides in and glides out. And he talks trash here and there. And so Buddha was talking trash to me this week. And it's like, okay, you want to talk that trash? Put your money where your mouth is. He was talking trash about the red challenge. So I challenged Buddha. I was like, all right, well, you talking that trash. Let's see if you can beat me. Now, Buddha wanted to do a whole week-long thing. I don't really like week-long stuff. Because, I just want to get it in, get it out, take my W, and move on. But Buddha wanted to do this week-long thing, so can I just tell y'all, Buddha still hasn't posted his numbers. Today is Tuesday. The challenge was over on Sunday night. So technically, the challenge was over yesterday on Monday. Buddha still ain't posted his numbers. Buddha still ain't really said how much he made. But we just gonna say that I made $2,100 in 1 week. Now, you're going to see the screenshots because I know showing screenshots is everything. Nobody believes anybody, yada, yada, yada. So I'll post the screenshots over here or maybe over here. I did 3 apps. So Uber, I think I made $1,600. I did lift. Lift is 160 something, and then I did curry. Yep. So out of all of those three apps, I made 2,100 last week, which is awesome, right? But the whole point of the video is that one, don't talk trash because I could have made a lot more. I should have made a lot more. But I was just kind of like bored with it because having a challenge last weekend, having another challenge, yeah, I was just bored. I'm not gonna lie. And then Buddha wasn't really, yeah, he was talking trash at first, but little by little, he started to shut up. He started to get quiet because he started realizing, oh, okay, all right, all right. But yeah, so you'll see the numbers, man. You will see the numbers. Now the hours are high. The hours are gonna look high. I did do. It says 70 hours, but if you know my strategy, you know I really didn't work 70 hours. Yeah, I really did like 5 or 10 rides a day. That is not 70 hours worth of work. But our market doesn't show active time. So when you look at the screenshots, understand that it was more like 30, I say like 40, 50 hours of work. Really like 40. But whatever. Because I keep my app on. I take a break in the middle of the day. I keep my app on. While I'm at the charger, I keep my app on. I don't, whatever. But yeah, with that being said, man, I just wanted to come on and talk trash because Buddha was talking trash to me. So I want to talk trash back. And I want to also remind you guys, there's a lot of money to be made in this if you know what you're doing. You have the right strategy and the right timing, because I couldn't do this during our slow season. But yeah, so with that being said, man, I am out of here. Like I said, hit the link if you want to become a part of the group. Get some coworkers, get some friends. But yeah, man, if you got any comments, got any questions, or if you want to challenge me, leave it in the comments below and we'll figure it out. Because I need a break. I need a break. But yeah, with that being said, man, I'm out of here. Deuces.